Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your spirit message reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just hit the bell notification button. And if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading and clear the energy space, once again a reminder not to be scammed by anybody in the comment box pretending to be me offering you a reading. This person is not me, they are a scammer. Do not be scammed. With that said, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right. Let's let the bowl sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Pisces. Spirit message for Pisces, Pisces. Spirit message for Pisces, Pisces. Spirit message for Pisces, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. And let's see what the chakra energy message is for this time. Pisces. Spirit message for Pisces, Pisces. Spirit message for Pisces, Pisces. Spirit message for Pisces, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, okay, there we go. All right, so we're starting here with nurturing. This is the Earth Star chakra. And then we have grounding, once again, the Earth Star chakra. So the Earth Star chakra is located 6 inches below your feet. So we have Temperance, which is a Sagittarius energy, November 22nd to December 21st. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles, which is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Devil, so strong Capricorn presence here, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. The Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. The Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this is interesting. So there is going to be something here, okay, at the root, and Spirit's just saying, just dive right in. Now, this may not resonate with everyone. Remember, take what resonates and forget the rest. But there is a sense here, because this is a bit intense. You have this draining energy, okay? Four of Pentacles for me is always this vampiric energy, the sense of I have to hold on to what I have because I might not have it. Why? Because there's the poverty mentality that's coming in. Because you've been kicked in the face. It's kind of like being kicked by a goat or, being kicked by a horse. You don't forget it if it happens to you. You've lost before, and there's heartbreak and disappointment and pain that comes from that. And there's a sense here, though, of prosperity, of getting prosperity. But the key is going to be to believe that you deserve it. Because if you don't believe that you deserve it, there is going to be no balance. There's just going to be more heartbreak. Because it's going to be this cycle. It's like this self-fulfilling prophecy. There we go. So we have nurturing coming in, and this is the Earth Star Chakra, right? At the root of this, we need to nurture ourselves. We need to nurture what it is that we desire, how it is that we want to move forward, what it is that we're moving towards, what it is that we want. So we're nurturing so much within us. And this is a time where, yes, we can be nurturing others, but we have to be nurturing ourselves because there is a pain here that's coming forward. And if we just kind of sweep it under the rug and say, oh, don't worry, I'll be fine, it's not going to work out that way. It's not going to be bad at all, but it is going to be a sense of, I really wish I would have dealt with this when it was small and it was manageable before it became a monster over my shoulder type of deal. Like, Spirit is saying, at this moment, we just need to nurture our independence, nurture our sparks, nurture our passions, nurture ourselves, our inner child, our hopes and our dreams, because we're setting down roots during this time, whether we realize it or not. We're always setting down roots. We're always, kind of digging into new ideas, new ways forward. And so here, with the grounding, there is this sense of we're planting the roots, right? We're going down more deeply, and we have to make sure the soil is good. What is nourishing us? What is it that we desire? How is it that we're moving forward? What is it that we're going after? And what is it that's nurturing us during this time? So it's kind of like if there are people around us that are toxic and chaotic and spiteful and hurtful, it's time to kind of step back, even if they're around us, not in a way of like, oh, they're part of us, but in a way that we're like, just kind of like fascinated with them or watching their programs on TV or online, and it's not making us feel good. That's a time where we have to step back and say, no, I can't do that anymore, because it's not feeding me what I need. It's not nourishing me the way I need to be nourished. So that's going to be very important here, because we're growing something big. And it's very much that sense of that nurturing, sacred feminine energy around us that's saying we're growing something big. We're taking this prosperity. We're building something. We have to nurture it. We have to make sure that it's growing in the way that we want it to, instead of in a way that we think, oh, well, that could be right, that should be right, but it just doesn't fit. So there's a balance that is coming in with temperance, right? So with temperance, there is a balance that's moving us forward. There is a way of looking at things where it's like, oh, that's the perspective I needed. So Spirit is kind of saying, I'm going to take you out of this for a moment, kind of let you look at the situation and see it. And that's actually going to bring you the best prosperity. But because this can come in the form of a dream, this can come in, just kind of like this abstract idea that you have. This can come in the shower while you're getting ready and your mind is just really not focusing on anything. And you're like, oh, that's it, isn't it? So temperance is balance and harmony and caring and compassion. And it's a sense of finding your spot. And it's going to happen in the most kind of like seemingly crazy way. And it brings forward the Mother of Pentacles. It brings forward the nurturing of the fawn. It brings forward the nurturing of the dreams, just like the tigress is nurturing the cub. So there is something here that we're nurturing. It doesn't have to be in that atypical feminine way of nurturing a child. It is in the sense of nurturing something for generations to come, nurturing something that grows into almost its own entity. So it can be that we're nurturing this part of ourselves, and when we really step into that part of ourselves, we realize that, wow, I didn't expect this to become what it becomes. And it's around prosperity and creativity and planting seeds and gaining a harvest. And it's like, oh, that's what I want. It's like, oh, that's it. And we lost sight of that for a little while. So that's why we're having the balance come in and kind of like that looking. The Devil card is getting all tangled up, right? The Devil card is our doubts and our fears and our chaos and our addictions and our dark thoughts and all that stuff coming and saying, but you can't you? You're just going to fail again. It's just all going to be mucked up. And we need that to come from ourselves. It sounds so ridiculous to say that we need that sort of doubt. Because if we cannot say, screw you, pretty much, and excuse my language, but screw you to our own minds for saying, I can't do it, then when somebody else says exactly what we're thinking, it's just going to shatter us. So the devil tests. The devil tests in a profound and intense way. The devil shows us what we don't want to see. The devil is the chaos that we cannot control. It can be within our own nature. It can be within the world. And so then instead of saying, I have to control it, it's like, I have to understand it. And maybe not control it. Control is going to be the wrong word. It's not having more power than it. It's not giving it power at all. It's saying, I can't. I can't give that my power. I can't give that my truth. I can't give that my time. I can't give that my energy. There lies demons. There lies a darkness I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get out of. And so I'm not walking that way. Or I'm turning around because it's time to turn around. And it brings us to the Ace of Pentacles. It brings us to prosperity. It brings us, I just see this as like a bullseye. It's like, yes, I got it. Like, I got it. These are the seeds to be planted. These are the ideas to be had. This is the inspiration to be embraced. And it's like, this is the gift. And we take it and we nourish it. And then these stupid thoughts, and I don't know how else to say it. It's like, it tangles everything else. And it's like, why? Why? The Three of Swords is doubt and fear and heartbreak and pain and disappointment and despair and thinking, I just can't. I just can't move the way I want to move. I've been hurt before, or it's been such a long, hard road, and it's been so overwhelming. How do I get to be where I want to be? And with the Three of Swords, the worst thing that we can do is let everything stay tangled and mucky. The Three of Swords, what we need to do is take those swords and cut through the strings, cut through the hurt, the pain, the disappointment, the anger, the upset, the betrayal, and say, I see you. I see what you've done to my mind. I see what you've done to me. I see you. And you don't get to rule my life anymore. You don't get to be the pain that's always there. I just can't have that. And the Three of Swords is when we reclaim our power. But it's also when we name it. Giving things names, Confucius said, name things simply and clearly. And that's really powerful. Because if you name things simply and clearly so everybody understands, so that it conveys its message, that's actually really hard, And if we do that throughout life, that becomes a boiling away of excess nonsense. So when we name our pains, and we name them simply and clearly, and we say, this is the pain of abandonment, this is the pain of poverty, this is the pain of betrayal. And then the cords that are tangled around our hearts and our minds, that those words embrace within us, show within us. When we say those words, the imagery that starts to flash behind our eyes, that's what we start to work on. And that's what we say, oh, I didn't expect to see, my father's face there. Oh, I didn't expect to see, my mother's face there. Those type of things. So here, it's like, okay, I get it. And I don't get to be ruled by it anymore. I name it and I claim it. And because now I hold the swords, I hold the power, and they're not embedded in me, roads open that we didn't think would open. Power comes forward that we didn't think would come forward. We thought it would be A or it would be B. Because things have gotten mucked up. And it's overwhelming at times, and it's not fair. But it limits us in ways that we might never have imagined. But when we untie the ties of the Three of Swords, it can open us up to a world we never imagined. A prosperity we never thought possible. And it brings us to the Four of Pentacles. it brings us to that vampiric energy that's draining away our success, that's making us think, I have to hold on to this because I can't have anything else. And that's just not true. This is the leeching energy, the vampiric energy, the harmful energy that stops us from achieving our dreams, that stops us from going after what we desire, that just stops us in our tracks. And so here, with the Four of Pentacles, it's going to be astoundingly important, okay? So when we release the hurt and the pain, to look at the prosperity, okay? And to look at where that is being drained, where that is being, siphoned away from. What is it that's taking away our power? And it's linked to the darkness. It's linked to that sense of, I'm not worthy, I can't do this because somebody said this, or, I watched this thing on TV and I feel really drained after, I don't know why. This is all draining our prosperity. And it's too easy. It's too easy to relinquish the power. And the Five of Pentacles is like, I'm done with this. I'm done with the vampiric energy. I'm done with the poverty mindset. I'm done with being on the outside of wealth. I'm done with feeling like I'm slowly fading away. Now it is time for me to embrace my wealth. Because even if, by embracing our wealth, we're not wealthy right away, at least we have a goal. At least we have, a fighting chance. At least we have this spitfire way of saying, but I am. This is where I'm headed. And this is what I'm going after. And nothing and no one can stop me. And we start to walk through those doors. Even if we think we don't belong there, even if we're shaking in our boots, it's like, oh no, I get to walk forward. I get to embrace this truth. I get to live this life. And that's what this time is about. It's like darkness be damned. I get to have what is so powerfully and rightfully mine. And it's not in that pompous, egotistical, or woe is me way. It is in that sense of, this is what I've dreamt of. Like, this is what I've worked so hard towards. It doesn't get to be robbed by time, by life, by doubts, by fears, by others. The subconscious chakra message is listening. This is the throat chakra. Spirit is saying, listen. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to the world around you. Listen to what the people who truly love you are saying. Listen. Because there is going to be a power in listening. But also don't listen to the wrong people. Because they'll pull you away from your path. And that brings us to the subconscious tarot message, which is the Father of Cups. This is you. You're represented by the cups in the minor arcana, Pisces. You're represented by the moon in the major arcana. And here, you are being the father of your existence, right? You are being the powerhouse, the truth, the king. And with the King of Cups, with the Father of Cups, he rules himself. And he rules himself well. And he knows that he is the only person he has power over. And that's what we're seeing here. It's like, yes, there is a sense of nurturing and developing and growing, but it is for my power. It is for my truth. It's not in that selfish, churlish way. It is in that abundant, powerful, rise like a phoenix from the ashes way. And it's not letting the heartbreak and the leeches win. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace our prosperity, as we finally embrace our prosperity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces.